Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So, here we are going to present about application letter. But before we start our presentation, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Cahyo and Prihananto.
And my name is Elyana.
So, yesterday we discussed about job vacancies. Now we are going to discuss about the next step on how to apply for that job vacancy by using application letter. Okay. So, what is application letter? An application letter, also known as a cover letter, is a document that accompanies your resume when you are applying for a job. This letter explains about information you have noted in your resume. It gives you a powerful opportunity to emphasize your most relevant qualifications and explain why you believe you are the best candidate for that job. Okay. Next is the function.
Next is the function of application letter. The function of application letter is to serve as a bridge between the applicant and the recruiter. For the applicant, this application letter acts as a communication tool to introduce yourself and increase your chance of being invited to the next stage, which is a job interview. So it means like it's used for you to introduce yourself, your qualification to get the job. And for the recruiters, the job application letter serves as an evaluation tool to assess the applicant's suitability and eligibility for the position required by the company. It means that for the company, the letter helps them to decide if you are a good match for the job or not. So next is about part of application letter.
So here we are going to give you an example of application letter. So the first part, or the top one, is header. In this part, you can see in the example, it is on the top of the letter, we mark it with the blue color. Okay. So in the header, we need to add inside address, include name, title, organization, and mailing address. And then spell the name correctly, make sure it is correctly spelled to avoid offending the recipient. Then contact the company if you do not know whom to address the letter. As you guys can see, there is an ATS there. So ATS is applicant tracking system. So it is a software to scan your application letter. So the hiring manager can see your application letter. And then the next is salutation. It is in the top of the opening paragraph. Dear Novitasari, in this example. So in this salutation part, we need to begin your letter with dear, followed by the reader's title and last name, ending with a colon and not a comma. Okay, and then next.
So next is about the opening paragraph, middle paragraph, and closing paragraph. First, opening paragraph, it's clearly state the specific attached role you're applying for the sole phrase, your enthusiasm. So this grabs the recruiter's attention and set the tone for your application. You can see in the green highlight for the first paragraph, it is the introduction paragraph or opening paragraph. It's important because in here you need to show your excitement about the job and you really want to work at the company. For example, in the example, I am excited to be applying for the junior journalist role at your company. After reviewing your job description, I believe that I am perfect candidate for the position. So it's part of the opening paragraph. Next is middle paragraph. It's talk about detailed relevant accomplishment and experience with ATS system or related technology, as recruiters are keen to see quantifiable past success and industry-specific skill. It means that you will write your skill, experience, and things that you have achieved, which is aligned with the job you are applied. So in the example, you can see the second paragraph with the color yellow. It says that I am recent high school graduate and currently I am in the first semester of college in media and communication major at Prihananto University. I graduated from high school with a high distinction due to my high exam score and my extracurricular achievement. I gained my journalistic experiences in my school student newspaper. I started as a field reporter in which I learned valuable skills such as developing detailed articles and maintaining a searchful knowledge in news topics. Those sentences state her skill. Later, I was promoted to the editor role where I managed my team in producing creative content. Under my leadership, our newspaper won the awards for Best Student Newspaper. It shows her achievement that align with the job. Next is about the question paragraph, which is in the last paragraph. We are highlighted with the color pink. It is reaffirm your interest in position, suggest a call to action, such as a meeting or an interview, and provide your availability, making it easy for the recruiters to take the next steps. So it will show your call to action. For the example, I look forward to having a discussion about the jobs in an interview. That's called as call to action. Next is about how to write an application letter.
Okay, after knowing the structure of the application letter, now we are going to learn about how to write an application letter. Okay, the first one is research the company and job opening. Of course, we need to research about what company we want to apply, and then is that company have job opening or not. And then first you need to do some research to the company. You're applying to the specification of the opening position, and then the more you know about the job or the company, the better you can customize your application letter so you can match your requirement, your skills with their requirements. Then next is use a professional format. So you guys can click your example on the side. So this is the example of using the professional format. The letter should follow a professional format and include a name, contact information, date, and company information. Then the letter should begin with professional salutation. It is on the top side of the letter. Like you can see the name, like the address where 16781 Weber Road, Warminster, PA 18974. Then the date January 17th, 2003. And then the inside address and salutation. Next is state the position you are applying for. In this, you need to open the letter with a clear statement that you are about what job you are applying for. Mention the company name. You may want to specify where you saw the job posting. Then, if you were referred by someone at the company, be sure to include their name and position. Next is explain why you are the best fit for the job. In one or two sentences, you need to make a sentence that make you a good fit for the job. Provide a brief summary of your background that highlights the most important points of your resume. As you guys can see, on the first paragraph, in this application letter, we suggest that you want to be a better candidate because he's a graduate with experience and engaged since last year. Then, summarize your qualification. In the section, you need to mention the top qualification that make you a good fit for the job. You need to provide a brief summary or short summary of your background that highlights the most important points of your resume. Then you can see the example on the second paragraph. So it is stated that he's earned about 3.7 GPA. So it is indicated that he is a good graduate. Then he's from chemistry and biology. Then he has ability to communicate effectively both in writing and orally. So it is stated about his summary of his background and highlights the most important skills that match for the job. Then number 6, mention why you want the job. Okay. So in this part, you need to include a personal statement why you want this position. This section details why you have chosen this company and what excites you most about this job opportunity. In this application letter example, you can see on the third paragraph. You can see that he's currently work part-time, so he need like a fixed job, like a long-term job. Then the 7th step is include a professional closing. In this part, you need to thank the reader for reviewing your letter. Mention that you look forward to the next steps in the hiring process and conclude with sincerely as closing. And then don't forget to put your signature in the bottom of your letter. Then the next part is what makes application letter.
Okay, next is about what makes this cover letter good or application letter. There are 4 points. First is mentioning specific achievements and metrics by providing concrete evidence. You can see the first example again in the first paragraph. She mentioned her achievement, and in the second paragraph, she mentioned her achievement about her newspaper that won the award for the best students. A newspaper in the state for 2 years in a row, so it shows her achievement. But she also provide concrete evidence here. Next is highlighting experience that directly aligns with the job description. In this application letter, she talks about her skill that fit the job. She said that she applied junior journalist role at the company, and she showed that she has experience about ever leading a journalistic club organization at school, as it stated in the second paragraph. I started a field reporter in which I learned valuable skills such as developing detailed articles and maintaining a researchable knowledge. It showed her skill. And the next is cost efficiency and efficiency improvement. It's about showing how you help save time, money, or make the work more efficiency. In this application letter, it shows that she made the work is more efficiency, even though she didn't mention about the help save money or time, save money. She mentioned that she have been award, so it means that she been leading efficiency on the team, so the team won the award. Next is call to action. As I mentioned before, for the closing paragraph, the sentence is, I look forward to having a discussion about the job in an interview. It's called as call to action, where you show you are ready for the interview or the next steps for your application letter.
Okay, thank you. So this is the reference that we use to make our points and the example that we have. So is there any question, guys?
I have a question. What if someone has no experience in looking something like that? What if so be written in that application letter if they don't have this experience? So if you have no experience at all, but maybe your major is aligned with your job, you can write your hobbies that can help the job application. Maybe your what you have learned in school that's aligned with the job application letter, and from other activities, maybe extracurricular or something. And you can also share your goals, like how you want to grow, what's your plan. You can write that on the application letter, so it can give the recruiters like considering your job application letter it is good or not.
related to the possibility of being accepted to the company.
Okay. Okay, so it is not related for your application letter to be long or short. So it is need to be like compact. Like you need to list all of your skills, like what they want, like the requirement, the qualification, the resume of your previous study, like that, and that will align with the job.
So if you write some your skill or achievement that not align with the job, it's possibly not have good opportunity to you recruit by the recruiters. Is that answer your question?
Okay, one more question. Is there any bare minimum of work that we use in the application letter?
So I think there is no bare minimum for how much words that you need to write in your application letter. You only need to use like polite words in your application letter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is for the question.
I
Anybody?
have to ask, do we have to put the detailed information about our experience in the middle part of the application letter?
I think yes, because the manager will use like application tracking system or ATS. I can see in the opening paragraph, middle paragraph, they will use like specific ATS in the system. It is like a software where that help manage the hiring process. So the software can highlight what requirements that they want to achieve, like that.
So, if we are needed to put a lot of details about our experience, and what if the applicant doesn't have any experience at all?
So
As it I and same question as Amanda. I said that you can write your hobbies that align with job or with your experience in leadership, in project, and in the class or in a team that maybe align with job. So you can also write your goals that maybe can help you get the job. That okay, it must be aligned with the job. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions? presentation. I think it's enough for the presentation. We are sorry if we have any mistakes. Thank you very much for your attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Everyone.
Enggak, oke.
Thank you.